So first day, full pads. I run my route, and I had 2 chains on. He jams me, rips my chains off, and I'm running like a slant, and then I just snap off and catch the ball. I throw the ball back at him. He comes up talking to me, throws a punch at my jaw, and I was like backed up, shoved him. He throws another one. So I picked him up, and we slammed him. And I just remember he was sitting there like I was on top of him. He was just sitting there swinging, hitting me in the helmet. I just grabbed his face mask and started beating his head to the ground.
One, two.
Yeah, you do. We got to work on your. We got to work on your. You and Jet, dude.
We don't need it. We're just basic white.
I ain't gonna lie. I was just about to say y'all dress like white dudes.
No, that one leg sleeve does the trick for me. Makes it feel like
no story real quick. I just read the boys this message, but shout out to Evan Williams, Kennesaw, Georgia. So we get this message over the YouTube from last week's episode, 2 weeks ago. Evan him and his wife are huge UGA fans, so I know it's a little late for that. Huge UGA fans. So in 2018, when I was committed there, him and his wife actually met at the high school that I went to. They were deciding on a kid's name for their kid, and they ended up seeing my name come across the committed page for UGA, and they met at the high school that I went to. And they had their kid in the hospital that I was born in, and they named it Ryland. So, shout out to Evan and his wife. That is awesome.
Maybe this kid's going to be soft.
Left my fist bump each lead. Let's not do this. You're soft. Soft like Charmin. Our tight ends coach at Georgia used to say...
Charmin soft.
No, he didn't say that.
Charmin soft.
He would say it's as soft as a tri-delt pillow fight.
Wow. That's just hot. There's nothing soft about that.
All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome our boy, Nick Lauderdale, one of the boys in the tight end room. Absolute stud. I told Nick the day that he quits football, I'm quitting because he makes it enjoyable to be around the game of football and laughing 24/7. So,
appreciate that.
He's a Mississippi boy. You took you're our second guy that we've had on the podcast that's taken the JUCO route. Talk a little bit about what it was like going from high school to JUCO and now.
He got his butcher degree. That's what he did. That's what he did.
I'm a licensed butcher.
Are you actually?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah. I can go cut up a half cow in 15 minutes.
Oh crap!
But I didn't actually go to JUCO out of high school. I went D3 because I didn't play high school my senior year. I tore my ACL first game. So like all the schools that were looking at me just dropped it, and I was like, yeah, football's not. I wanted to play, but then I went to my ACL. I was like, dang, that sucked. So I was like, I'll just go help my parents out, get school paid for. I mean, I had JUCO offers, but, they're 2-year universities. So I went to a D3, did really well there my freshman year, and I was like, I kind of want to go see if I can go D1. So then I just called that JUCO coach and went there after, and that was COVID year. So we didn't even play games. And then played 2020. That was COVID year.
2021. Yeah,
so I played 2021 there, and it was different for sure. Those dudes are some studs. They're just ain't got the grade, or
they're not there because of the lack of talent.
No, but it's size too. They're a bunch of some of them are really tiny, but like some of the best players. Like I had a dude over me, receiver room. He was probably the best. Granted, he was 24. That was his 4th year at JUCO. So do what you want with that. But he was a stud. Ran like a 4.2. Was about 6'2", 6'3".
Just gliding on the ground.
Dude, he was unbelievable. Caught everything. Like, it was insane. And then when he caught it and no one was around, he's scoring.
What's the biggest difference in it? People that don't know at home? Obviously, talent at JUCO's higher probably than D3, D2.
Oh, yeah.
Probably very similar to a team like D1, just not as much depth. What's the difference in a game atmosphere in a JUCO rivalry game here in Mississippi versus a D1 game?
It was pretty.
Couple fights,
Oh yeah, we've had. I mean,
give me your craziest JUCO football game story.
Well, when I left my D3, those coaches loved me, and I really liked those coaches. They were awesome coaches, and they had this whole big plan. And when I told them I was leaving, they were pretty upset. But I remember the coach. He played at LSU, the head coach at the D3 I was at, and he had a picture in his office of him and his buddy or whatever winning a game at LSU, and I always thought that was dope every time I went in there. So I went there and told him, and I was just like, look, I'm not quitting. I just want that. And I was like, so I'm gonna go JUCO and I was thinking he was gonna, because he was a hard coach. I thought he was gonna cuss me out, whatever. And he stood up, shook my hand. He said, do me a favor. He said, first day of practice, he said, hit an MFer in the mouth and let them know you're there. And I was like, okay. Yeah, that juiced me up. And I was like, all right. So first day, full pads, we had a DB come in from South Alabama. And he was a little guy, but, you know, they're scrappy. And those dudes do jam you at the line, and that's all they do. So we're doing one-on-ones. He comes up, he jams me. I get off of him, run my route. I didn't catch it or whatever, and then go again. And he would, like, we were talking crap the whole time because I was like, he was holding me, yada yada. So we get back up again. I run my route, and I had 2 chains on. He jams me, rips my chains off, and I'm running like a slant. So, and he's smaller than me, so I'm just running with him, and then I just snap off and catch the ball. And I throw the ball back at him. He comes up talking to me, throws a punch at my jaw. I mean, helmet's on, so I didn't feel it. And I was like, backed up, shoved him. He throws another one, and I wasn't about to just hit him because he was punching me in my helmet. I was just taking it. So I picked him up, and we slammed him. And I just remember he was sitting there like I was on top of him. He was just sitting there swinging, hitting me in the helmet. I just grabbed his face mask and started beating his head to the ground. And the JUCO I live at is right next, like 10 minutes away from my house. So my dad would drive back. He's a huge football guy. He'd be driving back from work and go park and watch like every practice. And he just sat there and watched it. And the coaches, they just let it go until like players pull you off. So I'm just sitting there hitting his head. He's sitting there hitting my helmet. We get it like that for like 3-4 minutes and no one's stopping anybody. People are getting hyped over it. And finally some people pulled each other off. But that was every day. I mean, like every day people were fighting. Our coaches got in a fight one day. Our offensive
I don't think
coordinator,
you're supposed to tell that.
offensive coordinator, defensive coordinator. I don't care. I'm not there. And they got in a fight, and they had to leave practice and come back after and apologize to like the whole team.
Wow.
Absolutely wild. And we had a dude who played Percy. He got kicked out. We played them, and he was on D-Nick's team. He got kicked out first quarter against us.
We went to the East Mississippi and Holmes game. What was that, about 2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
And
First play we get.
I mean, as soon as we walked in the game, we had just walked in the game. It was like first quarter, first quarter. And it's a guy that actually played here, Jacoby Moore. I mean, I walked up there, I just saw his number. They ran a play, and then him and the DB just fought for like 10 minutes. And he's like,
And they're not like
right now.
refs are blowing flags, but they're not like
Every ref, I'm pretty sure I saw a flag come from the press box. Every referee threw 2 flags. I mean, he's just.
That's just JUCO. Like after the game, after we played D-Nick and them, it was at our place. So like their away locker rooms like right here, and our locker rooms right here. So you walk all down there together, and there was like 5 fights all over there. Like I remember just talking to my family, taking pictures of my family, and you hear all this scrapping and all that. I took off, jumped the fence, and I was like, "Let's go! Who's ready?" Like you gotta have it in you. It's just how it is in JUCO, but it's awesome. Wild. They say high school football is funnest, and it is, but JUCO is right there with it.
Some backyard brawl.
It really is backyard football, and it is awesome.
We had somebody comment on the YouTube asking like what a game day looks like for us. So let's talk about JUCO first, and then talk about what a game day preparation, like what were you doing from morning to night?
And we get that JUCO. So JUCO, you had to stay in the dorms, freshman, sophomore, it don't really matter. So I'm in my hometown, so my house is 6 minutes away. I still stay in the dorms. For us, it was just you wake up, you go. You don't watch as much film, and that might have just been us. We didn't watch too much film. When we watched film, but it wasn't crazy like we do here. You'd have breakfast check, so you would walk over, and you can walk through it. You're making sure you're up, go to your classes and all that. So then you just go back to the dorm, chill at dorms. I mean, you're not supposed to leave. Everybody probably did say it was like you had to be over there at 3. You just go lay around in the weight room or watch a little film and then do pregame meal. So if it was a home game, pregame meal, come back, get in the locker room, they start playing music, and really you go at it. You're not sitting around all day. You're sitting around in the dorm all day. But like me and my roommate, we'd go at my house and shoot bows. So that would be our game day thing. But yeah, you just sit there, get ready for the game, but like
a lot more low key.
Yeah, it's real chill. And then pregame is awesome because our band was amazing, and when I was there, we were really good. So like our crowd was packed. So you do pregame, and they're playing Young Boy. Everybody's getting lit. We go back in, come out. Kickoff was electric. It was awesome.
Imagine.
It was awesome. It was like the only thing I could compare it to that I've been to is Jackson State. It's like a smaller Jackson State. Like the band, you know, you really hear the band because like here you hear the band, but you're not paying attention to it.
Yeah.
You hear the band, and the crowd's loud. It's jumping. It is jumping. And
That's awesome.
versus Gulf Coast, which was D-Nick and them, because they were number 1 in the country, JUCO, and we were like number 5 when we played them. And they came off, and they were up 34-0 in the first quarter, and we came back and won 37-34.
What?
And that to this day, that was the funnest game I've ever been involved in.
34-0 in the first quarter.
Yeah. It was either first half or first quarter. They got up on us quick, and we came back and won 37-34. And, like, after the game, it's just,
Man.
yeah.
Extended weekend, like Friday, Saturday, Sunday off.
Yeah, because JUCO, you don't have Friday in school.
Yeah, Friday,
So
Saturday.
this is kind
Really?
of crazy. No, you don't have Friday.
So you play Thursday and you have a 3-day weekend.
weekend.
Nah, well,
Well-
you got to stay in the dorms. They do a check, but that game we won. We went out somewhere in Jackson. I mean, me and my roommate were the only white guys there. But, like, we were the only white guys, really only white guys on the
Cade
team.
Shepard?
Yeah, me and my boy Cade. And that was also what was awesome because, mostly where we played, we were the only white guys on the field. So, like, if fights were happening, for some reason, they wanted a piece of the white guy. But, like, me and my roommate were so close. Like, you came at me, yeah, he's
right there.
he's hauling from the 50-yard line. Someone, and you can watch, if you go back and watch film on any of our plays, anytime I made a play, anytime he made a play, like, he's either right there talking crap to the dude or I'm right there talking. Like, it's so much fun.
That's awesome. That's definitely, I would say that's got to be the biggest difference, especially here, is just, so like game day, like just the relaxed flowness of it, I think.
Yeah.
From the, not just here, but the D1 level, like it's so much more structured.
Yeah, you got 100%.
A lot more structure.
Everything.
And everywhere is different on game day, but I think I don't really have a way that I prefer, to be honest with you. I don't know. Like, we've done so many things here, and we did, things at Georgia a certain way, but I don't really. What do you think? What's your ideal game day? You playing 3:30 kickoff? What do you want to do? In the
3:30 kickoff. I'd rather go ahead and knock the walkthrough out early.
I'm more of a person. I like kind of chill.
I mean,
Like,
yeah.
what we did last year for y'all for playing them, and it was a 7:30 game. Did our walk, everything in the morning, and then chill.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Did like a little meeting.
You go do the walkthrough, get your shower, lay around, watch football all day.
Or you come and do like
For the most part.
like the special teams meeting and all
you do your
that.
meetings and
I
stuff.
kind of like
Yeah.
that, like, but like Arnett said, you don't have a day in your
Yeah.
Or
week
just
where
laying
you're-
around.
where you're
Yeah.
laying around like that. So I mean, I get both
I
ways.
kind of like last week's deal. It wasn't bad.
It wasn't bad. It just didn't feel like a game day.
Yeah, no.
Until you got out
which made it better.
I guess you're right.
Yeah, it gets some of the anxiousness out.
I think I do like the walkthrough early. It gets the anxious. I
Yeah.
think it gets me refocused,
Yeah,
which was nice. Hey, we're playing at 11 a.m. this week, so we don't have to
Were you in the room when he said
worry about that.
we're gonna come and walk through?
Oh,
like,
yeah,
Palmyra?
yeah.
Oh yeah,
We're
yeah.
gonna-
Which I like.
yeah. I think that's a great
Yeah,
idea.
that's somewhat what we did at Georgia, so I like that schedule.
Oh, really?
That'll be good. Yeah, we would.
I'd rather
How
come back
would
to
y'all
our
do-
facilities.
I'm just thinking, how did the buses
What?
get to the
They'll
dome?
just go back around.
I was
the
just
lake,
confused.
probably.
No, what we're gonna do? Yeah, but actually,
Maybe no, it's the wrong way.
I think they would. Let me see.
All right, let's do our fist pump feature of the week. Carson, do you want to go ahead and explain to the people listening what our fist pump feature of the week is?
So, fist pump feature of the week is basically a highlight of the week for the guys. Something that made them really excited, made them happy, made them feel good. Just imagine, like we say, Tiger Woods on the 18th hole making a birdie putt to win the Masters.
Juiced.
Throws up a big fist pump. Something that gets the guys pumped throughout the week. Jaden, I'll let you go first.
Hunting season started up this week. Finally got to go out and be in the
You
stand.
stole mine.
When
That
does
fired me up.
rifle season open?
November.
Yeah, not for a little bit.
I'm pretty sure November.
But who really hunts with a rifle
I don't
anymore?
think I'm gonna want a rifle this year. Stick and string, dog.
Let me DM that guy about naming his kid that. I should
Shout
name
out
him like
Jeremy,
Nick.
that's
Sounds
awesome.
really good too.
Nick.
Yeah.
You know what I think of when I think of Nick?
Where's that going?
I'm gonna just leave it out. We can talk about it after.
Nick, what's your fist pump feature of the week?
What's happened good for you this week?
The leaves falling. I saw it today. I was like, that's juiced. I mean, that's awesome.
Fall.
Yeah,
Winter,
spooky
definitely my favorite time of
season.
the year.
I like that.
Guess what I was jamming to on the way home from workouts this morning? Monster Mash. And I'm not kidding. I sent it to my brother too.
What's Monster Mash?
The
The
song?
monster. Hold up.
It just came up on my thing, and I was like,
It was a graveyard smash.
Yeah.
if you think I'm lying,
Play it real quick.
Play some Monster Mash, bro.
come on, bro. I'm just gonna show you that I'm not lying, and I sent it to my brother.
Just play it, bro.
Well, I'm trying to find it. So look, I told you.
Play it. You gotta hit play, bro.
Man, chill out. I ain't got no service. Oh, here I do. Can you play it? Ain't yet. Mine ain't loaded.
I mean, take your time, Lauderdale. What are we doing?
Dick, it's not working. Oh,
Yeah, I don't like Halloween. I'm not a big fan of Halloween.
crazy.
I like the candy. I love candy corn.
Dude.
Oh, we can talk about that next.
Some candy corn. Okay.
We're gonna save that.
All right.
Favorite Halloween candies.
My
Don't use them with that.
I got a lot
Okay.
of some features that could be here. I'm gonna go with 3 of them. A kid being named after me is obviously number 1.
Here we go.
Something about
I mean, I am honored. What?
Nothing. Go.
Number 2, the high temperature this weekend is 69.
Sweet. Yeah.
Dollar Bill's grandma.
What?
What?
And probably getting to go home and see the folks next week, which will be nice.
So you gonna go home?
I think so.
Yeah, I'm going home. He coming with me. We're gonna go kill some
We're gonna
deer.
try to kill some meat. Put some meat on the
Bring
ground.
some back.
Oh yeah, big grill session.
Yes, absolutely.
3 weeks.
Yeah.
Some chili with it, dude.
How do you like your deer? What's the best preferred way of
Back strap,
deer
just-
being cooked? Fried or grilled?
Grilled.
Grill.
Grilled back strap is your favorite.
Yeah,
Yes,
dude, do like little backstrap.
Y'all out of y'all's mind.
backstrap.
fried. I've never had it fried.
Y'all
It's
out of
just
y'all's
chewy.
mind.
It's really chewy.
Bro, grilled, man. Oof. I had it for the first time 2 years ago. One of my buddies grilled one for me. And I've been hooked ever since.
I mean, yeah, but
I did
tell
little poppers.
tell the truth.
We went hunting this past weekend, me and my roommate, and he smoked a doe, and we cooked one of the back straps last night. What you got to do, Rylan? You might have had it this way, I don't know, but you butterfly it open, tenderize
Cream
it,
cheese,
cream cheese,
jalapenos.
We made our own vegetable.
Really?
You never done that?
yeah,
yeah.
that's-
You just you just butterfly. it,
wrap
just,
it up in some.
Yeah.
And then you can either
Cream
wrap
cheese.
it, but
Wrap it in bacon, toothpicks, throw it on the grill. We made our own little salsa type dip to go.
we're doing that.
See, you're not even doing it right.
We're
You're
doing
saying
that.
for real. Wow.
Just let these country boys show you what's up.
it's just too chewy.
What? It's so good.
Fried is good.
too, but
It's just chewy, but it is good. Fried anything.
I know.
You can fry a turkey, make it good.
I know, but it's just. I think fried. Maybe it's because that's how I've ate it all my life. It's got to be a special
Yeah.
occasion for me to grill a backstrap.
Yeah.
I love the grill backstrap.
All right, what were you going to say about Halloween candy?
Oh yeah, favorite Halloween candy.
Favorite
I love candy corn.
Is that what your
Oh, good.
blind draft? Should we do it? Should we just do a blind draft?
Oh, Halloween candy? Sure.
You know what fires me up?
Oh, dude.
I'm about to go put that mask on.
Hey, you know what
That'd be
fires me
scary.
up? That sign right there.
And
Which sign? There's 100 signs.
the beer one. I guarantee you that's what he's talking about.
Which beer one?
Miller time, dude.
Miller time.
Come on, dude. I thought you know me.
Moon this weekend. Oh, ooh,
Man, just
so good.
Blue
We should do an episode in our Halloween costumes in the next couple
We can
weeks.
do it.
It'd be electric.
it's playing now.
that kind of scared me.
Speaking of, Carson, you're gonna have to interject on this because I don't think these two yahoos follow golf at all. Speaking of the fist pump feature, we're gonna transition to a little bit of golf before we go back to the candy.
I'm a stud at golf.
The Ryder Cup. Do y'all know what the Ryder Cup is?
Yeah, you told
heard
me
of it.
because you had it in the room the whole weekend. You had it on in the room.
The whole
I
time.
mean, yeah, but for a minute.
No, it was on for. Well, you went downstairs for something, and I was just sitting there filling out my test. Just kept looking at it.
All right, Carson, we can talk here for a second. Huge disappointment for the Americans.
Yeah.
Zach Johnson crying on national television after the loss was kind of tough to watch. The excuse about being sick the first day was kind of hard to hear. I did love Joe LaCava. That's his name, right?
Yeah.
The hat waving. I think
Yeah.
a little much when he got in the way of the line. I think that was a little much, but I did love the juice that it kind of gave.
I agree. I think the only reason we had any shot of coming back at all had to be the mojo from the hat waving at the end.
Agreed.
But I agree. Getting in the way of the line was a little much for me. It was really funny seeing Rory yelling at him, getting in his car after.
Had
that was
Bones, too.
hilarious,
He was yelling at Bones,
Yeah.
and it
Yeah,
just
that's
ended up
right,
saying
yeah.
Bones ended up just being there.
It's Nick's fault.
Oh my gosh.
It's fine.
This guy.
One more second. How does the world number one get beat 9-7 in 4?
I just think the whole week was so mismanaged by Zach Johnson. I think he did a terrible job.
9-7.
Yeah.
It's the worst Ryder Cup defeat in the history of the Ryder Cup.
Quote unquote number one player in the world. I mean, I think he should be.
Scotty Scheffler.
He's
He's so bad.
Basically, there's 18 holes to play right in a match. He got beat so bad they only played 11 because he got beat by 9.
Oh God.
He lost 9 of 11 holes.
Yeah, it was really bad.
So he didn't get to finish
Nope.
because
It was the largest defeat in Ryder Cup history.
Yeah.
Ryder Cup is American golfers versus European golfers every 2 years. It's a huge deal.
so it's like the Olympics.
For just two.
It's like the
Two countries.
It's like the World Cup.
It's like the World Cup.
Yeah.
It's
Soccer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And America has not won overseas since the early 90s.
Something like that.
Put me in that.
Shout out Max Homa though. The only
Beast.
the lifeline behind the American
Beast.
team. He's going to be a problem in future Ryder Cups.
Dude, it'd be so much fun to go on that trip.
Oh
Could
my
you
God.
imagine?
I want to go to a golf match.
Well, they were in it was in Rome.
They're playing.
So they got a week in Rome, and then Patrick Cantley got married in Rome.
Yeah.
2
There's
days after.
there's actually a PGA tournament in Jackson this weekend.
A PGA tournament.
Yeah.
in Jackson.
Yeah.
Sanderson Farms Championship.
Sanderson Farms.
Ludwig Aberg's going to be playing in it.
That'd be kind of fun to go to.
Yeah, I'm thinking about going just to see Ludwig.
Dude, Sunday would
Yeah, that'd be cool.
So I say what?
going to that would be fun. Yeah,
Dude, I
That
can
would
get
be
tickets
cool.
to that.
yeah, I bet you can.
Not like my
You
buddy
don't
does the air conditioning.
Yeah,
I don't really know
I
what
get
golf is.
I could get
He
tickets
goes
to
every year. He does
Yeah.
air conditioning units.
Like
We,
it's
Outdoor.
Couple
Golf is an
does.
outdoor sport.
Yeah, they put units.
Yeah,
in the tank.
we supply
I'm just kidding.
Air conditioning unit.
I'm just kidding.
And the
These
fire,
guys.
and the home.
we supply the refrigerators and all the
Really?
upper levels and stuff. So
Heck yeah.
yeah,
Actually, you know what? I'll make sure you never make that trip.
All right, it's getting to Spooktober's here.
Boom, boom.
The scaries are out, but let's go ahead and hit our. We're gonna do 2 of these, but we'll do our first one. Blind draft. Give it to us, Carson.
all right. So the blind draft is basically I give the guys a topic and I have 5 different options that I will give to them, and they have to rank them 1 to 5 without coming what's next. First up, Jaden was talking about it. Candy corn.
1 through 5. Just rate it 1 through 5.
2.
Like 3.
Candy corn's an easy 5 for me.
5?
Yeah.
Dude,
I'm just talking overall. Like, for me, it's like a 3 or 4, but like overall, people
I mean,
add it to it.
1, 2, 3, 5.
I've eaten like 4 bags of it.
I know it's got like a cult following.
I'm thinking about what I got in like the what?
Candy corn's got like a cult following.
Yeah, I put it.
Speaking of cult following, have y'all heard of? Hold on, we'll get into that in a minute. Go ahead. No, I want to say that in a second. Go ahead.
All right, next up we just got the classic Hershey bar.
5.
You're crazy.
Chocolate, bro. I don't eat chocolate.
But think about the people. 1. Think about what you get in a bag when you where it
It doesn't matter. It's not what he likes.
Oh, we're doing what we like.
Yeah, this is your personal draft.
Favorite?
1.
Hershey's?
5.
Put them on my 0.
That's fair. That's fair. All right, we got Skittles.
3.
4.
5.
So I got 1 and 2 left. These better be bangers.
Next, I kind of drew a blank for a second, but I put Laffy Taffy.
No. This is not going in the direction I was hoping it was going to go. 2.
What'd you say?
That's
4.
Taffy.
It's a 6 for
Oh,
me.
God. 2.
2.
2. 4.
You big Laffy Taffy hater?
Yeah, I'm just not. Out of the 5 I've chosen, that would be my 5 if I could be sure.
That's fair.
Oh, that's the list so far.
I like a yellow Laffy Taffy.
Yeah. Last but not least,
Banana.
the Reese's Pumpkin.
Yes, 1. That's what I was waiting on right there.
What's my available
I
spot?
go 4 with that.
I go 3.
Specifically from the refrigerator.
Yeah.
I can tell you my list. Candy corn.
Candy corn, Hershey bar, Skittles.
No. Huh? What was the last?
I'm just reading you all the options.
What'd you say last?
Candy corn, Hershey bar, Skittles, Laffy Taffy,
Oh yeah,
Reese's
the
Cup.
Laffy Taffies. Then it was the not Hershey's was 5.
You don't like chocolate either?
I do.
Bro, I don't like
You
chocolate.
put it at 5.
Yeah, but like I was waiting on 2 different things from 1 and 2, so I had to put it at
What were
5.
you waiting on?
Reese's Cups and Reese's Pieces.
Oh, I can't put both of them in there. That's just conflict of interest.
Yeah, well, I was waiting for one of them.
Understandable.
Yeah.
You don't like Reese's?
Reese's.
I read the peanut butter.
Eat 'em
Peanut
up.
butter chocolate flavor. That's any of that.
No, it's got chocolate on it.
I know, but it's mostly peanut butter. It's mostly peanut butter. It's not filled with chocolate.
Alright.
like the yellow M&Ms, the yellow pack M&Ms, peanut M&Ms. I eat them.
Good.
I eat the chocolate M&Ms.
I see that. There's a difference.
I mean,
Alrighty, well, folks, that is our favorite Halloween candies since Halloween is coming up here in the next couple of weeks. Tune in next week to hear the second part of this conversation. We will talk all things from Swifties. We'll get into that here in a minute, boys.
That was
Swifty and Travis Kelce, what a day-to-day basis looks like for us, from practice to school and all that. And then also with upcoming games and bye week, what is our plans and deer seasons on the horizon. So hopefully we have some stuff for y'all for that. Appreciate y'all.